talking about the methods that we use. So I've mentioned that they're open source. CalTRACK essentially is a method that helps you feed in meter data and learn how does that customer respond to changes in temperature outside, changes in weather, and then some other factors that could be pulled in for hourly models around, weekly occupancy patterns. But we are just going to focus on the simplest version of CalTRACK, the monthly model that tries to understand, how steeply do you respond to changes in weather and energy? Because, for someone like me, I'm cold all the time. I'm in California and I'm sitting here with a blanket on my lap to give this webinar. And so I respond very severely to cold temperature, but not very much to warm temperature because I like being warm. Whereas my neighbor could live in the exact same house type, same insulation and the same number of people, but have a very different usage breakout of heating and cooling because maybe they run hot and they need to run their AC almost all the time and they barely ever use their heater. That's why it's so important for each meter to be analyzed separately for usage and not to just go by averages or climate zones or building type, because they really only tell half the story. And in terms of what CalTRACK is designed to measure as a whole method, it can do a lot. So like I said, it can learn how a customer responds to temperature in the baseline period. And then for program interventions, like what we will be doing in the future for tech, when a heat pump is installed, for instance, it can use how it learned you respond to temperature and other factors and project out how you would have kept using energy as a counterfactual or business as usual case after the heat pump was installed. And then we can compare that to your actual observed usage and understand, impact the difference. What changed because of the program, the intervention, or the heat pump that was installed or that you participated in.